We'll continue to work to improve the whole of the country, and we'll continue with our commitment to improve the life and development in the Volta region, because we recognize that the Volta region is a bulwark of the support of the NDC. And as our General Secretary said, it continues to be the World Bank of the NDC. And so I want to make a commitment to you that whoever leads a new NDC government come 2021 will be committed wholly to the development of the Volta region. All the roads that we started constructing have come to a standstill. Especially, my heart bleeds for the Eastern Corridor Road. We put the Eastern Corridor Road segments on the Cocoa Roads project. What a lot of people don't realize is that Volta region is a cocoa growing region. And so when they took over, one of the things they questioned was why Volta region was benefiting from cocoa roads. Volta region produces cocoa. The Eastern Corridor was due for completion by 2019, next year. As it is, all work has been suspended on all segments of the Eastern Corridor project. And the contractors were asked to suspend work because they were going to review the contracts. How many years does it take to review contracts? 1.5 years. Up till now, the contractors' projects remain suspended. However long it takes, I assure you that the NDC government will come and finish that Eastern Corridor road. Before I finish, I want to add my voice to that of the General Secretary of our party. He spoke about a very important matter, and that is our national identification process. The national identity card is going to become the single most important identification for any Ghanaian. And as General said, the way that they have prescribed for accessing the national identification card is your birth certificate or your passport. He's done all the analysis. They also create another way. If you don't have a birth certificate or a passport, they say that you must swear an affidavit supported by 2 persons who have identity as Ghanaians. So 2 persons who have birth certificate or passport or national ID must attest that you are a Ghanaian. If you go to one of the villages in my constituency, and let me use an example, Horiyiri. It's a small community in Bole Bamboy. Perhaps nobody in the whole of Horiyiri has a birth certificate or a passport. So for the 300 or 400 people in Horiyiri, with nobody having a birth certificate or a passport to prove that they are Ghanaian, how are you going to register those people in Horiyiri? How are you going to do it? And so it is, I don't know, illogical and short-sighted and a very strong symbol of incompetence that you cannot think far and see that on the basis of what you have prescribed as the criteria for qualification for the national ID card, you're going to disenfranchise more than 20 million of our citizens. And that is unacceptable. And so NDC is going to do everything to fight for the interest, the best interest of the majority of the people, to make sure that they are able to be identified and be given cards so that they can be identified as bona fide Ghanaians. NDC will fight on the side of the majority of Ghanaians to ensure that they are identified as Ghanaians and that nobody is denationalized because of this process. This is a deliberate attempt to denationalize some of our people, and we shall not accept it. We shall not stand by and let it happen. We will use every legitimate instrument that is possible under a democracy to ensure that every Ghanaian is able to register as a Ghanaian. And so, my brothers and sisters, let me thank you very much, and let me reiterate that the call of the grassroots have reflected. As I said, I've listened, and I shall not disappoint you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.